Hello and welcome back to our channel for one of the most exciting videos to date. We are standing in a very exciting purchase right now.
We are standing in the very first Jolly Jockey vehicle that we have bought together for our horses, and it is the first time we have ever owned our own transport.
More committed than getting married, I think, to be honest, at this
Yeah.
point. We might as well just get married.
Divorce would be easier.
We are going to give you a tour of our lovely new hot set of wheels. We will show you a little bit of insight into getting the box and our journey picking it up. And then at the end, we'll show you a little bit about what we've bought. A full haul, a Lorry haul.
We are off to view a horse box. We have known over the last year that we probably are going to need our own transport, but we've had that ongoing debate of, do we get a trailer? But then we both need to buy a car that could pull a trailer. Financially, not ideal. That was option number one.
Option number two, sit our 7.5 ton test, buy one of those or borrow the 7.5 that we have available to us.
But we don't really want to drive a massive box, and for both of us to sit the test, mind you. So by the time two of us have sat it, we're eating into quite a chunk of our budget. So option number three was to get a 3.5 ton van or lorry. It does mean that at the moment we cannot take two horses in it, which means that we cannot go somewhere together.
Put us off a little bit for a while. You can't get the payload where you can have two horses in them. We do know that there has been talks of the 7.5 ton license being made part of the standard license, so we could drive up to 7.5. That's probably going to take a few years to pass, even if it does. But it was a consideration of why we wouldn't want to take the 7.5 ton. Taking two horses with two people can be quite overwhelming, and also Nellie is just miles better when she's out somewhere by herself.
The stress and money saved for going for a smaller box but not being able to take two horses was worth it for now. And today's the day we're going to view one. So we are en route to pick up Heather's parents, because although we are 27, we don't feel we can make this decision without another adult. We're about to test drive.
Oldie.
Good luck, babe. In a moment of madness,
We've abandoned riding because of the weather.
and we've come to a tack shop to buy ourselves stuff for our horse box that we've not quite bought yet. Spoiler alert, the viewing went really well. Got really excited and couldn't help ourselves. We've come to the tack shop! Ah! So come with us as we buy stuff for our lorry. Right.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, they can't afford the box anymore.
He's coming.
Just
sitting behind the wheel of my new vehicle. We're about to transfer so much money.
Oh my god!
Oh, my chins! We're driving our horse box! We are driving our horse box home.
I'm gonna cry.
Look! There's no horse in it, but we've got one of them thingies. We're just leaving the now. Well done, you're being very brave and driving it on the main roads. We've got an hour to get home, and then we'll try and park it up. Ooh! How's this our life?
I don't know. How we pulled this off?
I don't know.
How we pulled this off?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I can't believe how excited I'm feeling. Like my belly is just like, how is this happening?
I don't know.
You know, like the actual feeling you used to get as a child when you went to like theme parks. 2 seconds. I just pulled myself together here.
Sorry.
It's happening! It's happening! What's the procedure, everybody?
We have purchased a 3.5 tonne van from Justin Fotheringham, who is based in Scotland like us. It is a 2007 plate van conversion, and because of our licence, it is the only thing we could get. Let's start the tour!
So here I am in the Jolly Jockey box. So 3.5 ton, we can only have one horse in it at a time, which is fine because we've just got the Nell right now, the Nell Meister. So this is our horse compartment, which is obviously stalled for two, but we'll only be putting one in it, Nelly. So Nelly comes in this side here. Now, Justin was actually really great because initially when we came to see the box, it only had this hole in here. And naively, Ailey and I were like, that looks a bit small for Nelly. Maybe if we could get some more holes in, that would be great. And you know, just if we're standing, if she will learn to stand in it nicely, you're tacking up, you can have it a bit more space. Very glad that we did that because actually, Nelly travels on this hole. They're deceivingly big, these boxes. So yeah, Nelly has the smallest space when she's traveling, and then we can just, you know, move it along however we need. So I will open it up and show you this. So this just swings on out here. And we have a little clip to keep it from blowing in the wind. Imagine I'm Nelly. This is one of our purchases. A nice strong, bungee, it's actually very strong. With the safety clip on and off. A bit of baling twine as well, just in case. But this is where Nelly is tied to, and her hay neck goes on this little clip up here. She's travelled in it a few times now. 3 times, twice, and has been very well behaved. We also have a little lutein up here, which is a little preview of the things that we bought here. But this is a great little storage area for us because obviously we are limited on storage in a small space like this, you'd think. But actually I think we're finding that we've got quite a lot of storage space. And the rest of our storage is over the back here. So here we have a nice safety bar that can come out and a safety emergency door, which I'll just jump on through right now.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Do you want to join me?
I'll come on through. And I'm through! Shut this back up. Welcome to the jockey compartment. This is our space for all the horses' things. So in here we have got a cupboard for our storage and for want of a better word, seat. There's nothing. We did inquire as to whether we could get this made into a compartment or cut it out for more storage, but the wheel trim comes in so far that it would be not worth it. So that's just a seat. In here we actually have found we have ample storage. We've got a little clicky button. And
I think we're actually being called out on our messiness here.
well, if anybody's got any tricks on making this more effective for storage when there's a big tire in it, let us know. So in here we've got everything we could possibly need for your basic bee outing. We're going to go through a whole haul of everything we've bought. We've got the spare tyre. We've not actually got around to putting everything up yet, so probably later down the line you'll get an updated tour once we've competed in it a few times as to how our lorry looks when we compete. This is just your basic tour for now. And that all, when we had it all piled up, looked loads, but actually that all fit in there. And there's still space, so maybe we do need to think of like a little shelf or something.
A wee shelf.
Yeah, that's that. It's just secured by a little one of these fellies. This actually, when we viewed it, didn't stay shut. Excuse me. But very kindly he fixed it for us, so with a bit of elbow grease it does shut. And then we've got a bit of a non-slip floor. We have purchased ourselves a little tarpaulin because anybody who has used these in the past, you'll know whatever the horse eats ends up all over everything. So this is our tarp to cover everything and transfer stuff from the lorry back to the tack room, and we've got a little hay bag just to see if it will prevent any hay from falling on the floor as much. We've got 2 windies. This one's already down. And if we take a step back, we've got 2 bridle hooks, and on the flip side,
The flip side.
an easily erected saddle rack.
Oh.
I think that's all for in there. Also, it does come equipped with a reverse beep, which is very handy. Well, let's close this bitch up.
So on to the Lorry purchases part of the video. The first one that we're not going to bother putting in the front here.
Ta-da!
Little pooper, scooper, brushy combo.
It came with a brush, but it's for the groom's area only.
And we've also already found it very helpful, very nice.
Very. And it's got the scoopy on the back.
Also, it's pink.
This is about 36 quid.
Was it?
I can't remember.
It might around the 30 mark, between 25 and 35, I think. You still got the receipt. Look at
It's
you.
in there, I didn't even know.
Do 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 do.
It's £23.50 actually.
Oh my god.
I know.
So,
Ready?
you good, babe?
Yeah.
Welcome to
You probably
the.
set it up here.
So, welcome to the Jolly Cab of the Jolly Box. So we're going to take you through a little haul. Rapid quick wire.
Quick wire.
Rapid rip wire.
Right. First up, let's go human stuff.
Human stuff.
Wait, maybe we should go horses because we're meant to be horses before sport, etc. It's not all about us. Horses before humans.
Grooms before horse.
Grooms before whooms. Wait, we're both. That's what humans.
I was saying that I come first as the groom.
First up, the NAF Coolant Wash for posts, cross country, heavy show jumping, etc. etc. Cools down the legs.
Next thing, vet wrap in pink because we have a theme.
Next, pink theme also. Some, what is this? Fly repellent gel.
We definitely didn't just buy that because it's pink.
These things. Got a horse first aid box and a human first aid box onto the human bits. This is both. Baby wipes.
Tissues for when Ailey cries.
Oh my god. The shade. If you're not in the shade, you'll need sun cream.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that transition.
For when Ailey falls off. Heat pads. No, she's not going to fall off.
Look at her backtracking. Pain meds, paracetamol and ibuprofen.
And plasters just in case the injury's small.
And if there's no bathroom and you need to clean your hands, we've got a big dispenser for dealing with injuries and then a quick mini one for a grab bag.
You know.
For Heather when she stinks.
Always. For Heather when she sings.
And a cloth, which again is both, but we kept one clean for injuries, etc. Right.
Next up.
We've got ourselves a grooming kit. I know you're thinking we do both have a grooming kit, however, it's handy to have things that specifically live in the lorry that is easy to just pull out and put anywhere, that's waterproof, easy to grab, and show/competition specific.
And also, I feel like, we got excited. We got not carried away.
Ooh.
What have we got on the list? What have we got from the list so far?
Nothing.
Look what we found. It's got a broom. And a scrapey thing.
Oscar. Got all your goodies?
So heavy.
Yay!
Oh god. We just spent so much money. Good on us, eh?
We just wanted to buy it, okay?
We wanted to buy things. We did. We wanted to buy things. Foot scraper for after you have sponged the horse.
For the hoof oil, got one. I was just wanted one of these little screw-on lids, so that you don't need to take another container. Just put some in there, which we've not actually done.
Mane and tail.
A water brush for brushing off after. Dip dip.
Cloths. Always essential. You never think you need one, and then you always do. You always need a cloth.
You always do.
Always.
A little lick for keeping the horses still when doing said things. This is still in its wrapping because we mostly just leg each other up, but in case we need a stool, I've got one for mounting, in case you didn't figure that out.
Next up, no whiteboard. So this will get probably put up jockey compartment, with little multicoloured pens.
Heavily influenced by all of our friends on YouTube.
Don't know what we do it for, but we've got it.
We've got one.
We've got one.
We might need it. I don't know. Everyone else seems to have one, so we've got one.
Snacks.
Tweeds on brand for the Jolly box.
More sponges. And buckets.
3 buckets.
Blue for water, pink for washing, black for boots. And then little B&M home trip. That's a fan and brush, just because we don't have enough
Which we
brushes.
actually haven't used.
No.
But we could have used. For the top of the cupboard, we could totally use it. Little hooks from Amazon. Not quite decided where we want to hang these, but you can never have too many hooks for hanging bits and bobs.
We could put one on the rose heads.
We need to win some first. We need to win some rosets first. But when we do, manifesting.
And then we got some little matchy storage baskets.
We're thinking, we weren't really sure what to do with these, to be honest. But we were thinking, you know when like that you've been cross country and the boots are manky and you can't really put them anywhere? Obviously they then have to come out and be washed and rinsed.
But it's easier than washing and rinsing the inside of a cupboard that you shove them in.
Yeah, or your bag that you want to put them back in. So this is kind of like a post-ride dump. I'm not very sure about this one.
We got really carried away.
We did. It might come to us. Miscellaneous for now.
TBC.
So, that's the end of this video and your introduction to the Jolly box.
We hope you'll come back and enjoy watching us take it out to many different places, because that's something that we're just so excited about. We can book stuff and just go. We can just go.
Freedom.
The freedom. The freedom.
As they say in Scotland.
Freedom.
If you enjoyed this video and you're excited to see us getting it out with the horses, then please comment, like and subscribe if you're not already.
We do have a good few outings, that some that we've already done and some that are in the works, in the books.
You can follow us on Instagram, which is @TwoJollyJockeys. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye!